Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful.
Dear student, Assalamu alaikum. I am Munzir Abbasi, mathematics teacher, Pakistan International School, Thai. Today we are going to start the lecture number 15, where we have to learn about the object exercise of the chapter number 6 and start of the chapter number 8.1, exercise 8.1. Before the chapter 8, we have to do the few questions from the object exercise. They are the narrative questions here. What is meant by the ratio? Actually, ratio, the numerical comparison between the two same quantities. It means divide or, and it is denoted by the two vertical dot into inverted commas. Dear student, I told you that ratio means comparison between two same quantities. Number one, it means to divide, and it can be denoted by the two vertical dot. Second question, define the proportion. Now proportion, it is also relation of the equality of two ratios. Equality of two ratios. Here we can write not quantity, equality of two ratios. Here equality between two same quantities. Simple, we can say a proportion shows the relation of equality of two ratios. And ratio is the relation between two same quantities. And proportion, it is denoted by the four dots. Just two times you write the two vertical dot. First two vertical dot, again two vertical dot. Four times if you write the dots, it will show the symbol of the proportional. And proportional, it means also equality. Just we say that ratio means divide, proportional means equality. Now here, what is meant by the extremes of a proportion? Extreme shows the multiplication of the first and the last, that is called the fourth value or fourth element in a proportion. Now, the product of the two mid values we say means. The product of the first and last, that is called the fourth value, we say it is called the extremes. Dear student, here, question number 2. We have the three segments, three parts we have here. And the words which I have keep them bold. These are the blanks that we have to take. The simplest form of a dash is the same as the lowest form of the fraction. The required word here is the ratio. The simplest form of the ratio is the same as the lowest form of the fraction. It means that simplest form and the lowest form is the such form of the ratio that cannot be further simplified. Just we have done in the exercise also. Now here, the second and third element. Second and third element of a proportion are called means of a proportion. First and last value we say extreme. But second and third value we say it is a mean. That is our required blank answer. Dear student, we have the two types of the proportion: direct proportion and indirect proportion. Direct, if we increase first quantity, second will also increase. If we decrease the first quantity, second means other quantity will also decrease. Here, he says this is the blank. Dash proportion is a relation in which one quantity increase or decrease in the same way proportion in the same proportion by increasing or decreasing the other quantity. Means increase or decrease also affect the increase or decrease on the other quantity also. This kind of the proportion we call direct proportion. But if the one quantity decrease and other quantity increase, or one quantity decrease, other quantity increase, then that quantity we say indirect or inverse proportion. Dear students, here we have the question number 3. Take the correct answer. Here, part number 1. A ratio is written by putting dash. Finally, here the two vertical dot is the sign, is the mathematical sign for the ratio. Here we are given the relation A ratio B equal to C ratio D. If and only if. Now here A will be multiplied by the D. A multiplied by D will be equal to B multiplied by C. Or B multiplied by C means this is the mean. Mean will be equal to the extreme. Product of mean will be equal to the product of extreme. Mean is the B into C and extreme is the A into C. So option number C is right option. The reduced form of 1 over 4 and 1 over 2. Definitely here the LCM is 4. We will multiply 4 by 1 over 4, multiply 4, 1 over 2. 4 cancel, we will get 1 and 2 can cancel the 4 2 times, 1 ratio 2. Right option is 1 ratio 2, that is the D option. Dear student, here we have the 4, 10 ratio 15 is equivalent ratio of dash. Definitely we have the table of 5. Table of 5 on 10 2 times, on 15 table of 5 3 times. 2 ratio 3, 2 ratio 3. This is the right option. Option number B. And it is also equivalent ratio of the 10 ratio 15. For number 5, the relation of the quantity of two ratios is called dash. The relation of the quantity of two ratios is called the proportion. Not cross multiplication, not equivalent ratio, none. Here, third option in the book is not given, but we have put, because in the object paper we at least mentioned the 4 options. So that's why here the option we have written from ourselves. So it is not a matter of the confusion. Dear students, now we are in a chapter number 8. In chapter number 8, particularly we have in algebra, we introduce 3 types of the statement. And that first is the true statement, false statement, open statement. Actually, it is the open statement, and open statement consists of the 2 types, true and false. First of all, here, why we say the true statement? True statement, we will consider the given statement if the given statement is right according to the wording or according to the given information, such as 5 is a natural number. Yes, 5 is a natural number. So we can say it is the true statement. But if I say 5 is an even number, if 5 is not an even number, we can say it is the false. But true statement if the condition is satisfying, if condition satisfy the given information. False means if it does not satisfy. So in a statement, sometimes we are given a wording form, we are given a statement like 5 is a natural number, 2 is an even number, 0 is a just, we can say 0 is the okay, anything. If the statement is in a word form, it has only one figure. But if there are the two parts and we represent them by showing the sign of equality, then we will put the condition if the right and left side or left or right side, both sides are possessing the same answer. If they have the same answer, then it is the true statement. Otherwise, it is the false statement. And for the open statement, dear student, in mathematics, we use that, but mostly we use the geometrical figure like triangle, like circle, like a square. Now inside the square, there's no value. Inside the triangle, there's no value. Inside the circle, there's no value. But we don't uh, imagine that which value the person who is going to attempt will place. There's the open option. May he judge wrong, may he judge true. May or may not. Okay, so that's why we can say open statement. If you have possessing, if you are given triangle, circle, or square, you will put the comment, it is open statement. Dear students, here question number 1, separate the true, false, or open statement here. Part number 5 here. Question number 1, part number 1. 5 is a natural number. Yes, it is true. Now here we have the equation. If we solve the bracket 5 plus 4, it will be 9. 9 minus 2, it will be 7. Now here 6 plus 8, 14, divided by 2, 7. So both sides are the same. Here the statement is true because we already told and explained that if the right and left and right side comes out same answer, if the left and right has the same answer, then you will say, otherwise we will judge that it is the true statement. 9 is a prime number. 9 is not a prime number, a number that can be divisible by 1 and itself. Means the number of the divisors in prime number are 2. First 1, second itself. So here, and it cannot be divisible by the other number. Here 9 is a prime number. No, 9 is not a prime number because 9 can be divided by 3 also. And prime number is only divisible by 1 and itself. So this statement is false. Same way here we have square. Inside the square there's no value. Now anybody who going to attempt this question, we don't rely. If okay, here the option is not given. Now may someone write the true option, may someone place the wrong option, which is the open statement. I told you if you have like such figure like triangle, like circle, if we have like such figures, we would say this is the open statement. Dear student, in the same way, we have here question number 6. Minus 1 is a whole. Now whole number first of all start from 0, and after that we have all natural numbers, and natural numbers are not written in a negative form. Here minus 1 is an integer, but it is not a whole number. Whole number are always in positive. So this statement is a false statement. Now here we have the two sides, left hand side and right hand side. Left hand 5, 6 times 30, 4, 8 times 32. Means both sides are not same. Left side 30 and right side we have the 32. So dear student, we have here false statement. We can say this statement is not coming true. Why? Both sides are not equal. After that, save in number. Now here same way we have a square. Now I have put the same figure square. Inside the square we don't have any value. Now may Here we have no value and we are not given here any value. So we will think that I told you that triangle, square or circle, if such figures are introduced in the statement, we will say it is the open statement. Dear students, here 9 number 2 is the only even prime number. 2 is the only even prime number. Yes, definitely. Only there's the 2 even prime number. No other number is there in the prime number list like even number as 2. So 2 is the only and only even prime number. This statement is true. Dear student, in question number 2, we have to replace the unknown by the number to make the statement true. To make the statement true here, just we have to find the value of x. Here we have to find the value of p. Here value of m. Value of m. This is capital M, but it should be small. Dear student, in the first part, we are given the value x plus 2 is equal to 6. Now, x plus 2 is equal to 6. One thing that we should keep in mind that if the given statement is in the form of equation, first one, if it is in the form of equation. Now then we have the certain shifting rules of the binary operation. How many binary operations we have? 4. Plus, minus, multiply, divide. Now if we shift the number which is followed by plus, which is followed by minus, which is followed by multiply, which is followed by divide, then on the other side it will become opposite. Supposed to be here plus 2, I shift on other side of the sign of equality, then it will become the minus. And answer 6 minus 2, it will become the 4. Now if you place the 4 here, if you replace the x by the 4, then 4 plus 2 it will be 6. In both answers coming same. By the same way, p minus 1 equal to the 6. Dear student, I have to find the value of p that will make the statement true. I will shift the minus p. I will shift the minus 1, shift the minus 1 on other side. And it is the shifting rule that if it is minus on 6 on other side, it will become plus. So here 7 plus 1, it will become 8. If I place the here value of p, if I place the value of p 8, 8 minus 7, it will become the 7. 7 equal to 7. So just here, if you want to verify, it's okay. Otherwise, value of the p is equal to 8. Same way, m plus 15 equal to 20. Here, no verification rule is asked by us. We are asked that replace the unknown value by the number to make the statement true. What is the value of the unknown variable we have to find? Here, m plus 15 equal 20. So here, plus 15 shift after the shifting on other side from the sign of equality, Boltzmann sign of equality should be there. Not on the same side, shifting don't affect. But if there's the sign of equality and we are going to shift on the other side, then the binary operation will be affected by the sign. If it is plus, another minus. If it is minus, on other side it will become plus. If it is multiply, on other side it will be divided. If it is division, on other side it will be multiplication. Dear students, here after shifting plus 15, on other side it will become minus. 20 minus 15, it is 5. M is equal to 5. So if you keep here value of m 5, then 5 plus 15 is equal to 20. In the fourth sum, we have only single operation, that is the division. And how it is becoming the division? Because 6 is multiplying with the variable x. If I shift it 6 on the other side from the sign of equality, it will become divide. So here 6 will be shifted on other side and 48 will be divided by 6 and 6 can divide the 48 8 times. Answer is 8. Now again, if here the relation between the 6x means the relation between the 6 and x, there is the relation of the multiplication. If you replace the 6, then 6 at time again it will become 48. Dear students, here question number 5 multiplied by x is equal to 75. Now here the 5 has the relation of the multiplication. If we shift it on the other side, it will divide the 75 after shifting. 75 divided by 5. And now 5 on 7 one time, 2 will be shifted here. 2 will be shifted towards the 5. 5 will become 25. And 25 table of 5, same table of 5 will be read 5 times. Now here x is equal to 15. If we place here 5 multiply 15, 15 times 15, it will again become the 75. Dear student, here we are in a question number 6. 2 over 3 into m is equal to 14 over 3. Now here 3 will be cancelled. So if I here 3 has the position of the division, on other side it will be multiplied. Here 3 cancelled by 3, we will get 2m equal to the 14. And then I will shift the 2, then m will be equal to the 14 divided by 2. So 2 can cancel this 14 7 times. M is equal to 7. If you place here 7, it will be 2, 4, 7, 2 times 14 over 3. Same answer. Dear students, here M is dividing. On other side, it will be here, it is dividing. Suppose M is dividing here. If I shift it on other side, it will multiply. It will multiply. Here, make that simple correction. It will be 15 multiplied by m. Dear students, after here m, if m is dividing on other side with the 15, it will be multiplied. So again, I have to find the m, and 15 is multiplying here. So on the other side, it will be divided. Here, please make it a correction here. It will be divided. So m will be equal to 1 over 30 will be the answer. 1 divided by 30. So dear students, in the same way, m is equal to 1 over 30. Now here, if you divide 2m is equal to 3. M is multiplying. On other side, it will divide. So m is equal to 3 over 2. Simple answer. And if you place here 2 multiply value of m 3 over 2, 2 will be cancelled by 2. Answer will come 3 equal to 3. Dear students, here this minus 3.1 will be shifted here. It will become plus. And answer will become 0.7. Same way here, if you place 0.7 minus 0.3, we will get the 0.4. Here 2 is dividing. On other side, it will multiply. X will become the 14 as here we have done. So here I shift the m. I shift the m from division, it will become multiply. Again I shift the 15 from multiply. With 2 it will multiply, but position will be division. 1 over 30, 1 over 30. Here minus, from other side it will become plus, and 0.7. Here divide, shifted other side, it will be multiply 14. Similarly here minus p, I shifted here. it will be from division, same by mistake it is the here, it will be 11p because it is divided. It will become the 11p here. Now p will be equal to here, p will be equal to p is equal to 5 over 11. This will be the answer of this one. Because 11 has the relation of the division, on other side it will be divide. Here 11 has the multiplication 11. So from the multiplication on other side it will be divided. Dear students, here the 4 point on other side. After point here is one decimal. Here is also one decimal. After decimal we have one digit. After decimal we have one digit. So decimal will be cancelled. And here 4m is equal to 8, and m is equal to 8 divided by 4 because it is in a multiplication. M is equal to 4. So dear students, here if you have as because in mathematics it is very hard to write here, sometimes we have some changes also, so please tolerate for these things. And we have to, if you find anything you can also make correction. And this was the lecture number 15, and lecture number 15 was about the objective exercise of the chapter number 6, and 8.1 I have did all the questions, and kindly you have to only write in a neat copy of that. In the coming week we will start the 8.2, 8.3, and 8.4 maybe if it is included.